Hey y'all. So I was talking to someone recently about the economy and the grocery prices, and this person was under the impression that it is cheaper to just go and buy off a dollar menu at a fast food restaurant than it is to buy your own groceries and cook at home. Now, I strongly disagreed with that and told him that I could prove it in many different shopping trips, um, and that I could do it for $25. That it's not that difficult to eat relatively healthy and get the recommended 1,500 calories a day and still do it on a budget. And I don't mean the kind of budget where you see these grocery hauls where they go out and spend $300 to $500 on groceries and say, oh, it's budget shopping. No, it's not budget shopping. But anyway, so I set out to prove that I could get 1,500 calories a week, which is recommended for women, and do it for $25. So let me show you what I chose to buy for my 7-day meal. All right, so I'm shopping on Kroger.com. I don't know what grocery stores you guys have in your area, but that's the one that I shop at here. So I have on my list, let's start with the main thing. I have 10 pork chops for $10. And so that was $10 of my budget. And then I added in 3 boxes of rice-a-roni. I did a broccoli flavor, a beef, and a Mexican style. So you can see here that that added $3.99? About $4. So we're up to $14. And to go with that, I got 2 bags of Kroger green beans, and they are $2.50. You can actually get 4 for $5, but for 2 of them it was $2.50. So then another thing that I like to do is take these rainbow twirl pasta, and I like to add things in, including, where is it? Ranch dressing. So I'll make the whole thing of pasta, add in some ranch dressing. Normally I'll add tomatoes and cucumbers and other stuff, but for my budget, I can't afford that this week. So I'm going to add some sunflower kernels. And as you can see here, my estimated total is $24.99. So I am below my $25 budget adding all of these things in. And just the rainbow twirls would probably be what I ate for lunch, or some, whatever, some rice. So I also added in a thing of old-fashioned oats, which is $1.99. And I added 4 bananas, which I can put in my old-fashioned oats. And bananas are about 22 cents each. So that came to 88 cents for the 4 bananas. So all in all, I have made sure that I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The oatmeal's good for me. The bananas are good for me. The vegetables are good for me. The sunflower kernels are good for me. Whether or not pork is, good for you or not, some people will debate that, as well as the rice-a-roni. But this is going to be a healthier week than if I were to stop at a fast food restaurant and eat every meal. So I think I proved my point. I will put up the spreadsheet that I did showing the calories for each of those, as well as the list. But I think I proved my point that you still can go buy groceries and cook a decent meal for a relatively inexpensive cost. All the doom and gloom out there and people saying that you can't. Maybe you can't go out and buy a steak, but you can still eat a pork chop. You can you can get pork loin. You can get beef. You can ground beef. We call it hamburger meat here. So I was trying to remember what y'all call it. You call it ground beef. So anyway, it is still possible. Point proven. I would like to challenge some of you guys out there to do a similar shopping trip and see what you could get for $25. Um, Part of our challenge was that I couldn't eat ramen every day, and I couldn't eat just beans and rice. It had to be something that was interesting, you know, something that I wouldn't get bored with quick, something that I actually like. So anyway, point proven. Thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe.